RIP to one of the best players in the game. We sold our Walcott, which puts us up to 219,000 coins before I start to invest in fitness cards. I'm gonna buy about 20 of these mother suckers, man. But welcome back, Booyah Nation. Welcome back to our Road to Foot Champions RTG edition. And yes, the series goes on, but why? 68,000 likes, nearly 70,000 likes. Man, I never dreamed about 10,000 views on a video and it gets 70,000 likes pretty much. Is unbelievable, and it would be unfair if I stopped this series. The most liked video on my channel of all time ever. I've been doing YouTube for like 6 years, and that's crazy, man. Big ups to you guys for loving this series so damn much. And like I said, man, I'm gonna try to deliver the best series possible. The goal now, Elite 1, top 100 on this account. We put the main account on the back burner for the last time in this series. You are gonna be seeing this team play because after this game, we're blowing it up. And this is actually the last game of the Foot Champions. After I played my main account gameplay, I had one game left over on this account, on the Foot Champions account, or the Road to Foot Champions, so I didn't need to play the gameplay. I didn't have to play it. Like, we already had Elite 2 in the bag. We couldn't get Elite 1, but I decided to just go play it and try to get 33 wins, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick up 33 wins, then we're gonna completely annihilate the team. We're gonna rebuild this team, and we're gonna build a team into, honestly, what I think is a team that's gonna change my life. And if you buy this team, it's absolutely gonna change your life. In the comments down below, when you do see the team, please let me know what you would change, what players you would buy, what players you would get rid of. There is one player that's missing for the team, but he goes for like 500K, and I can't afford him yet. Maybe after Wednesday, man, you never know, man. Maybe when the rewards come in, maybe your boy gets super lucky out the packs and we make some serious coin arena, but I doubt that. Anyways, as you can see, we're cruising in the Foot Champions final game. We're dominating. After this game, we're gonna build a new team, and then we're gonna hop into Division 1 to test a new team, and I'm absolutely in love with the team I put together, Booyah Nation. Now, the reason I sold Walcott was, I know a lot of people told me, I believe Walcott got the goals, or how good he played was in the FA Cup, because that's what a lot of people are telling me now. I didn't sell Walcott because I believe there was a new inform coming. I did sell him because I thought an inform was coming. I didn't know it was the FA Cup, but then I didn't really sell him for that. The team I'm trying to build, actually, the inform Walcott doesn't fit it. Walcott's still gonna be on the team, but unfortunately, we can't have his new, his inform. Now, let's say he did get an inform, which I don't believe he is because it's the FA Cup. If it was a left wing, then he fit the team, but if he's a right forward, then, or a right wing, it doesn't fit the team. Either way, massive victory in the final game. 33 wins is what we picked up in the Foot Champions, and that's cool, but we're one win away from being Elite 4, and we're about 3 wins away from being in the top 100 with this account, which is crazy because we've been on this account for a month and we played in 3 Foot Champions. Marquisio did his job, but I didn't like him. The high, a lot of times I saw him trying to play the cam position. He was pushing my cam out of the position. I didn't like the way he played for me. I didn't like the way he performed, so I listed him. Get him out of here. I am gonna sell Alexandro as well. Alexandro is a fantastic left back, but we're gonna sell him because Luke Shaw is gonna be our guy. So you can see what I'm kind of looking at right now. Gray is staying with the team because Gray kind of performed, so I kind of want to keep him and see what he could do in the next upcoming weekend league. I'm about to make a mistake in a minute that's honestly I just never meant to do it, but first let's pick up the boy Buffon because we need him for this team. And I do believe that Butland is a better keeper than Buffon, but I kind of need him for chemistry purposes. But I also can go back to Butland, I believe, but I'll talk to you guys about that in just a little bit. Right now, Buffon's kind of in the works. Now, we had 200K to waste on this team. I go to pick up the boy Nainggolan. I wanted him with a freaking shadow on him. Unfortunately, there is none with the shadow, so I'm gonna buy him with the basic chem style and then buy a shadow for 3K because that was cheaper to do than to buy Nainggolan with the shadow card on him. So when you're playing FIFA, make sure to pay attention to that. Also, real quick, if you're enjoying the series, break that thumbs up, man. I can't ask you guys for likes again. You guys are with ham last time, but if you're enjoying the series, big old thumbs up. Up next, we're gonna pick up what I think is one of the most deadliest, if not the deadliest card in FIFA. This guy right here, I want his inform card. We can't afford it, but this guy is Walcott with a 4-star weak foot. That is deadly. You guys saw what Walcott did for us. This guy has the same stats with the 4-star weak foot. As long as we can get his inform card, then he has like 95 pace just like him. I buy Perez. We already had one, but I got rid of mine because it was gonna cost me more to get a shadow card than to buy another one. So I bought I bought what's his name back, Perez back, and discarded my non-tradable one. Then I needed a Serie A French manager. So that's what I do. I snatch up a Serie A French manager, and now let me show you the team. You're probably like, what the hell is that? My midfield is Nainggolan, Anthony Martial, and the freaking boy Conte. Now chill for a second. Let me explain something to you. When this goes to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, Conte goes to the CDM, which he's my favorite CDM in the game. Nainggolan goes to right center mid. Anthony Martial goes to left center mid. I go and buy a new Luke Shaw because I wanted Luke Shaw with the shadow on him. So I'm gonna sell my Luke Shaw I have, and I bought this one with the shadow on him already because it was cheaper for me to do that. So again, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, Conte at CDM, the boy Nainggolan at right center mid, Anthony Martial on 7 chem at left center mid. Remember, we were playing Anthony Martial at striker on 7 chem either way. Anthony Martial, as soon as I get him with the shadow card on him, because right now I'm using a loan one because I wanted to test the team before I buy him. But if I buy him with the shadow card on him, my goodness, Anthony Martial is just as good as a CM as he is a freaking striker, man. Anthony Martial is just a strong card. And you guys can see that I actually want Pogba. Pogba fits there perfectly, but since I don't have 500K, Anthony Martial is going to have to fill that gap for us. So Anthony Martial left center mid. My cam is either going to be Salah or Walcott depending on the game, and then up top will be my boy Gray beside either Walcott or beside Salah. So right now, to start the game off, I started with Walcott at cam, Salah at right striker, and Gray at left striker, and it works magic, man. We absolutely go into Division 1 and play some great FIFA. Honestly, this team is gonna save your life, man. It's amazing. The boy Walcott tucks it into the back. I mean, we can talk all day about Walcott. You guys know how incredible he is, but that's how the team stands. You can see it right there. That's how the team stands. Right back, left back, stay back while attacking. Left center mid, center back, right center mid, stay back while attacking. My cams stay forward, my 2 strikers up top get in behind, press back line. Up next, we get matched up against a 4-4-1-1. This game was actually very difficult because he was stacked in the midfield, man. It was so hard to break him down, and that freaking Dybala card is so broken, man. It's unbelievable. Either way, Salah and the boy Gray doing what they do best. Salah comes out getting mad assists in every single game. Game 1, he got 2 assists. Game 3, Game 1, he got 2 assists. Game 2, he has an assist. Now he just found the back of the net in the 65th minute. So Salah doing deadly things, I'm telling you. Anthony Martial overpowered, Walcott amazing, and Salah one of the most deadliest cards in the game because of the speed with the 4-star weak foot. So this is what's gonna happen when I get my rewards. If look at Dybala, man, what is that? When I get my rewards, if we get over 200K, about 300K on, like, because right now we're at like 160. So if we can make like 300K, I'm gonna buy the inform Salah, even if it's like his second inform, I think it is. I'm gonna buy it because it has 95 pace. And you can see what his regular card is doing for us, so I want at least one of the informs. Unless we get a lot of coins, then I'm going straight for Pogba. But if I can't get Pogba, I'm going to waste money on Salah, man. And honestly, the biggest reason why I sold Walcott is because I wanted to have a good team, but more importantly, I wanted to have coins in the bank to make sure I could buy healing and fitness and contract cards, because I honestly believe we got screwed out of Elite 1 because I had to start, if you watched the last episode, rotating players, couldn't buy fitness cards, couldn't buy contracts, couldn't buy healing cards, and it became a disaster. We are finally going to take our first L in Division 1 against a pretty good team, man. And honestly, I don't even think we should have taken an L. I hit the post a bunch. I didn't put that in the highlights, but right here you can see the boy Gray, he misses, and Salah, every game Salah has gotten either an assist or a goal already. 3 games in Division 1. Look, when you're in Division 1 and a player is showing up, that just means he's great. And Salah is great. Gray with a shot that honestly the keeper had to put back into play. All he could do was parry that. And then he comes down and gets a really cheesy goal. Luke Shaw couldn't clear it. It falls to Neymar. He bangs it up. Unfortunately, he scores. Now, I'm not sold on Buffon. I believe, and let me know in the comments down below, Booyah Nation, if I have this right. I believe if I go to Florenzi at right back, then Chiellini will be on full chemistry, and I can then go to back to Butland. But the problem is I actually like Perez more than I like Florenzi. But if Buffon becomes a problem, I'm going to go to Florenzi with a shadow card, and then we're going to get rid of Buffon and go back to Butland. So let me know down below what you guys would do. Would you play Florenzi at right back if it does give Chiellini full chem? Because I think it does, because it'll be Italian, but I'm not 100% sure. Right here, the boy Walcott weaving in and out of traffic, tucks it into the back of the net against an absolute beautiful make. mega team. Honestly, the type of team that I'm running on my main account. We step out, and 11 minutes in, we're 2-0 up already. Walcott and the boy Gray. I'm telling you, this team is going to be the difference, man. And once we get Salah with 95 pace, woohoo, it's about to be on like Donkey Kong. Everybody gets full chemistry on this team when we start. The reason I start in the 4-3-3 is because everybody's on full chemistry except for Anthony Martial. He's on 7, but that's okay. That's enough. Like I said, all weekend, 40 games, we did 33 wins. We played Anthony Martial on 7. So, and I know people will be like, but Anthony Martial, he can't defend skills. Look, Marquisio, with that high, so many times I caught him out of position, so many times he was playing poorly for me that Anthony Martial will do fine. For what I saw out of Marquisio, Anthony Martial will be fine, man. We absolutely annihilate a mega team. We played great football. We're able to walk away with a big boy W. Up next, we see the boy Aubameyang and Royce, and he has that Marquisio, and we're about to show him what happens when you play with Marquisio. 24 minutes. Marquisio's good. Don't get it twisted, man. He's a fantastic player, but I don't like his high in the midfield, man. He was really getting me caught out of place. And look at the passing here between Salah and Gray, and it falls to Nainggolan, the man with the mohawk. Man, I miss my mohawk. He tucks it into the back of the net, and we make it 1-0 early on. This guy was incredibly good. This was the hardest game in Division 1 that I played. This guy was absolutely amazing. Fantastic player. Nice little through pass here. He comes down with Hamsik and puts it into the back of the net and ties it up at 1-1. Booyah Nation, please rate this team down below. Tell me what you would do differently. I think it's the one, man. Right here, I steal the ball. I brought in the boy Musa in the 70th minute. 74th minute, Musa scores. Watch what Musa does in less than less than 25 minutes game time. Look what Musa does. Walcott here, the guy completely made a mistake, man. I don't think he meant to do that, but then Musa just does Musa things, man. He accelerates here, gives up to Nainggolan, back at the Sterling, back into the boy Nainggolan, back into the boy Musa. Musa around the defender, into the back of the net. And I know a lot of people are going to tell me to run Manolas or whatever his name is. I like Chiellini more than I like Manolas. I absolutely like him. And like I said, Smalling and Chiellini got us 33 wins, man. So we're that close to being in Elite 1, and I didn't really want to mess with the team too much. Taking out Buffon bringing Buffon to the team kind of scares me, but the back line's pretty much the same center backs. We just changed our left back, our right back, and our goalkeeper. Musa gets 4 goals in under 25 minutes. Well played to the boy Musa. Good finish there, and another amazing W, and that guy was a solid player, I promise you that. So in this game, because the game was so messed up and I kept getting countered by him, I switched to 4-3-1-2. You got to pay attention to what your opponent's doing, how he's countering you, how he's playing. He was in the 4-3-1-2. I couldn't do nothing until I switched to 4-3-1-2. As you can see, I accidentally listed my Anthony Martial. I didn't mean to. It was a mistake, but actually it was a mistake that actually helps us because I needed the Anthony Martial as a left mid, and for me to buy it going all the way back, I probably would have lost more money. I don't know if that's a fact. Right here, you see me go check out Pogba's pricing. He's up at like 500-600K, so there's no chance we're getting him. After that, I realized I needed Anthony Martial, and I'm going to buy him back, but I never meant to list him. But like I said, moving him back from left forward to left wing, then left wing to left mid, and buying a shadow card, I think it would have cost us absolutely more than us just rebuying him. I don't know if that's actually a fact. I probably lost coins here, but that was a massive mistake. I didn't even mean to do it. As you can see, I'm trying to find him with a shadow. I'm trying to find him with an anchor. I'm trying to find him with anything that could benefit him being in the midfield, but it's actually kind of difficult. So I'm just going to buy him. I believe I buy him with I want to say I buy him with an engine on him. I buy him with the engine, and eventually I'm going to get him a shadow, and I'm also going to get a shadow for Conte because I run shadow pretty much on all of my midfielders and most of my defenders as well. I like shadow. It's my favorite chemistry style. So I buy back Anthony Martial for our team as a left mid, and he's going to be on 6 chem for now, but once he plays 10 games and has the loyalty bonus, he goes up to 7. So that's it, man. Right there. Anthony Martial has to be in the middle. When you get into the game, you can switch to whatever you want to play. 4-3-1-2, 4-3-2-1, 4-1-2-2 narrow. We have perfect chemistry like this, and when we get into the game, we switch. I would never play the 4-3-3. I don't like that formation. I actually hate that formation completely. At least the 4-3-3-4 is okay, but that 4-3-3 that I'm on right now, I absolutely hate it. So I would never play that formation. But you start in the 4-3-3 if you want to build this team, and then right when you get to game, you pause that thing and you switch. Remember, when you switch, you gotta reset your not your custom tactics, but your player instructions, because anytime you change formations, your player instructions don't stick. Another thing that a lot of people don't know, if you have custom tactics on and you're playing with custom tactics, you cannot change in game. You can go defensive, ultra defensive, attacking and all that. You can even go offside trap, but the moment you change to like counter attacking or anything like that, you're done. Your custom tactics get reset. I don't know if a lot of people know this. I feel like a lot of people don't know it, so I'm just gonna give you guys the heads up. If you run custom tactics, you cannot touch the D-pad in game. You can touch the D-pad to go defensive, offensive. You can click up to go offensive trap, but do not ever go into like counter attacking or anything like that, because once you change like your tactics on the D-pad, your custom tactics get reset, man. A lot of people think that the custom tactics stay, but they don't. So that's kind of just a little tip there and a little, for your information, because I know I didn't know that. A lot of times I was hitting it and I was like, oh God, I didn't even know it reset. So that's something I didn't know for the longest time. So anyways, right here we're doing a little bit of bronze pack method because it's never gonna help. It's never gonna hurt, even though we have 100,000 coins in the bank. It's never gonna hurt to try to get our coins up. Our rewards will be out Wednesday, and like I said, depending on what rewards we get, we're gonna try to pick up the Informed Salah, the second edition, I believe it is, the one that has 95 pace. I wish we can get his freaking man of the match card, but there's no chance we're getting that unless we get extremely lucky. But I want to pick up his second, I think his second Inform, and if we get loads of coins, then we're gonna pick up Pogba, and then Anthony Martial will go to the bench. My super subs are Sterling and Musa, and now it's time to grind, man. We're gonna pick up coins. We're gonna try to keep making our money, try to finish this team, but I do believe this is the team I'm going into the weekend league with. I do believe this is the team that's gonna hopefully get us Elite 1, maybe even top 100. It's a solid team, man. We got a ton of pace up top. We got good defenders. We got a solid midfield. I know a lot of people are gonna question the Anthony Martial, but trust me, man, when I tell you Anthony Martial is a great center midfielder. There's a lot of pros who use him there. There's a lot of just people who play FIFA a lot use him there. He is a good option if you can't afford Pogba. Try him out. Use a shadow though so you can get his defense up a little bit. With that being said, big old thumbs up if you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. Our brand new team is done. I didn't finish off Division 1 in this episode because I didn't want to give you guys too much gameplay and bore you. In the next episode, we're going to try to win Division 1, get ourselves another title. We've already got the title before, but we want another one so we can get 15,000 coins and continue to stack up and try to get Pogba or Anthony Martial. Let me know in the comments down below who's your favorite player in FIFA. Mine is Walcott, Salah. I got too many. It's been your boy Skills. Thumbs up, subscribing. I'll see you soon. Love your faces, and I'm glad you guys want this series to continue, and hopefully I can continue to entertain you with this series. I love you guys. Booyah Nation, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay amazing. Thank you so much for nearly 70,000 likes. It's truly an honor, and I feel blessed, and I love you guys. Thank you so much. Booyah. We out here. Stay safe, baby. What's up, Booyah Gang? It's been a hot minute since I've been to a place like this, but my goodness, it feels good to be out here. I'm out here testing out my brand new Adidas boots, and I don't know, mixed emotions. I like them. Obviously, it's very, very difficult to test shoes